Welcome to Davis View, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear, or favor. The Office of the Attorney General has filed charges against two top directors of the National Service Authority. This comes on the back of the corruption scandal that allegedly defrauded the country of $653 million in two separate court documents filed at the High Court in Accra. The state accuses the former executive director, Osei Assibey, and the former deputy executive director, Gifty Oware, of orchestrating two distinct schemes that siphoned public funds through ghost service personnel and fraudulent bank loans. The charges include causing financial loss to the Republic, with a flagship charge accusing him of authorizing the payment of allowances to more than 60,000 non-existent national service personnel, resulting in a loss of 500,861,744.02. He also faces multiple counts of stealing totaling 8,256 on specific dates between August 2023 and May 2024. Mr. Antwi is further accused of misusing project fund by authorizing the withdrawal of 106 million from the National Service Authority's Kumewu Farm project account on 5 occasions without spending a cedi on the project. The state also alleges he committed money laundering by transferring 8.26 million directly into his personal eSwitch account and taking possession of the funds. The total approximate value of the offense attributed to 615,117,744.02. Meanwhile, Gifty Oware faces 5 counts: stealing, willfully causing financial loss, and using public office for profit and money laundering. So, my country Ghana is at it again. Yesterday, this came or popped up in the news, and it was kind of excitement to a lot of people. And I would say that we are really happy to see this, but as the saying goes, it shouldn't be a 9-day wonder. It shouldn't be something that we have in mind or something we think about of happening. And that has to do with we seeing similar issues like this and it's not getting anywhere. Somebody causing financial loss to the state in a tune of almost 8,677,000 with some coins. Then it means this is a very serious issue. Some time ago we have NSS personnel that goes on demonstrating that they are not being paid. And you see, all this while we've been blaming the government, not knowing that some civil workers are behind this. The money is being disbursed, but the money does not go to the rightful owners. The money on its journey diverts into private accounts of some individuals. And sometimes these people act so innocent. Sometimes these people are so godly that you cannot even tell that they are into this. You know what I'm saying about? Most of these people are being given positions in churches. And they're the same people that will come motivating, nyame beyo, nyame beye, ye cry, me cry entuyame. But they're paying here. And once the money has been given to you, to disburse to people who have worked for the country, and then you keep the money in your private account, paying ghost names. People who do not exist are being paid monthly. While patriotic citizens that have laid down their life to, offer their service to the country are not being paid. I remember somewhere last year, it became so intense that this NSS personnel had no option than to go on the street to demonstrate against the government because they believed that they were not being paid. And as I said, NSS money is not something to write home about, to do, but at least transport to the Obenye Biafra. When you get to the workplace, what you eat wouldn't be a problem. What you used to buy some basic stuffs wouldn't be a problem. And then you deny these people of the money. And when we talk about corruption, these are the same people that will come preaching to us about corruption. But they are doing it. In their closet, they are doing it. And I know perfectly well that they are not the only people doing this. We have a lot of people in other government institutions that are doing that. And what we are lacking is strict monitoring. Strict monitoring. Immediately a position is being handed over to someone, we don't monitor the activities of the person. We don't check to see how the person is doing the business. And because it's for the government, because at the end of the day, he or she will be paid. And then some innocent citizen that is trying to build life for himself, for herself, is struggling. God will punish all of them one by one in this country. Karma is real. And it will come after you one after the other. It will come knocking at your doorsteps. And you'll be the same people who will be saying that the youth of this country are lazy. They are not working. By this kind of banana counting me. And then you come out and be making it look as if we are doing nothing. As if we don't know what we are doing with our lives. When you get the slightest opportunity, you make it look as if the citizens of this country who are trying to make something for themselves are useless. But when you get the money, you pushed it to yourself. And that is why I say God will punish you. And it's true. God will punish all of you one by one. And as the saying goes, one after the other, at your doorsteps, you cannot hide for too long. That is it. If you think you are doing something and you are hiding it, you can't hide for too long. There will definitely be a day. And that day will surely come. That day will surely come. And these people needs to face the law. She needs to face the law. Not only that, she's supposed to refund the money. We don't want a case where they'll come and tell us that you come and refund 90% of the money or we know you can't get it. No, we don't want a situation like that. So long as you are able to spend people's money meant for people who work for the government, it means you have the means to pay it. So you should refund all the money. And after that, you should go and serve a jail term. And we will not be happy if the final verdict have to do with a 2-year jail term. A 4-year, you cannot call the demonstration. We want something very, very hard. 20 years jail term, you know, it's not small. It's not that big. At least you serve like 20, 40 years, 30 years with hard labor. And over outer. Now next time you're more positioner, you will know how to handle it. And you see, we are our own problem. Sometimes we make it look as if the government is not working. We make it look as if the government is not doing its best. But the government is doing its best. The people around the government too, they are the ones not helping. They are the ones not helping. And as we've always been saying this, the government cannot do it alone. And that is why they appoint people. And so if you are being given the opportunity or you are being given the chance to hold a position in a particular office, you're supposed to do it with transparency. You're supposed to be fair, and you're supposed to be accountable. And because we are not accountable, that is why we see all these things. We are not transparent, we are not accountable, we are incompetent. How do we expect to grow as a country with all this? If we are able to retrieve all this money, and they think that money can be chipped into other projects. It can be used in building dilapidated schools that are of no use again, that has become a death trap. It can be used to construct the road. If we are able to retrieve all this money, till we do this, then there is no essence of we coming out to be talking about corruption. Because the corruption I know we fight in Ghana is always fought on paper. We've been fighting corruption on paper, not on ground. No. It was recently I even got to know that when you hold office, especially the president, and even if you've siphoned from the state, you're supposed to, I think it's supposed to take you like 10 years before you can be held accountable, before you can be interrogated or something. You see, this is the main reason why we are calling for review of the law, of the constitution. And boy, they've intentionally drafted the constitution to their own favor. And people are suffering. Does it make sense that a baby in the mother's womb is being paid? A disease who is dead for 26 months is being paid. And people are working every day and they're not being paid. Now we just any panel to one also. Sometimes we take certain things for granted. But the earlier we notice this, the better for us as a country.